Mechanic Dan here with Runyon Surface Prep, and today we're going to talk about our most popular rental package, the JC-9 grinder with the Von Arx S2 vacuum. Here we have a 110 volt grinder with a 110 volt vacuum. Just got to remember not to use them both on the same circuit. One pulls about 15 amp, one pulls about 15 amp. You got to keep them on separate 15 amp circuits. All right, couple tricks we need to learn right off the bat. One of the first things you want to do is be sure and get the right tooling. Talk to one of our RSP professionals. They'll be able to talk you into what tooling you need for what job. They're really knowledgeable at their job. Be sure and ask before you get started. This tooling on this JC-9 is really easy. It just snaps into place with a quick release. Put it back in, tap it in, and as it spins, centrifugal force keeps it in place. All good there. That's all how you mount it on the bottom. No problem. All right, another trick is you have to make sure that you level it with this level bubble. There's a little handle back here that'll release it, and you can adjust your height, get it in the bubble, and tighten it down. Once you get that all level, you're good to go. Another thing you need to remember, do not go further than a 25-foot extension cord, and make sure you have a 10-gauge extension cord. The problem is people use too small an extension cord or too long an extension cord, and it really starves the motor for power, and it ends up blowing these capacitors on the side. So try to keep your extension cord as short as you can and the larger extension cord. If you have to go to a long extension cord, be sure and use a 10-gauge. All right. We have the JC-9 here. Keep the extension cord short. Make sure it's level. Use the right tooling. Paired with the S2 vacuum, a 2400 watt vacuum, 110 volt. And really the only trick with this, it's pretty simple. Be sure and purge this system every 5 or 6 minutes after you're running. If you're running along, and you just build up the filter, it starts not working so well, and you end up leaving a lot of dust everywhere, and it kind of gets out in the room. If you keep this thing purged well and connected good, you will have literally no dust in your room. So be sure and purge this as often as you can. Keep your lines good and snug. Keep your bags empty, and keep it snug to your vacuum tube. So this is pretty simple package for small patios, small garages, small rooms.